Hello dear students, how are you all? So I Tausif welcome you again on this wonderful platform which is Exampur, and today we are going to study participles, which is a subtopic of verb and also a very important topic as far as your SSC exams or any other exam is concerned. So today we are going to study about participles. Okay, participles is a subtopic of verb. Okay, so we are going to study this particular topic today, and this is a very important topic. You will get to see a number of questions which are related to participles. Okay, so very first thing, what are participles? What are participles? See, participles are forms of verbs which function as a connector, okay, to join sentences, and as a verb. Okay, so what are participles? Participles are forms of verbs. Participles are forms of verbs which function as a connector. Connector means the word which joins two sentences is called a connector, like conjunction. Okay, so you can also say that sometimes participles may also function as a conjunction, because conjunction is also a connector. It joins two sentences and two words. Same is the case with participle. Participle is a verb. Participle is a form of verb, but actually it functions as a character. The main function of a participle is to join two sentences, and sometimes it functions as a verb too. Okay, so as I said, participle are forms of verb. So there are three types of participles. There are three types of participles. Okay, there are three types of participle. One is present participle, that is ing form of verb. Second word participle is past participle, which is third form of verb, and the third participle is perfect participle, which is having plus third form. Okay, so there are three types of participle. First is present participle, that is ing form of verb. Second one is past participle, that is third form of verb, and the third participle is perfect participle, which is having plus third form. Okay, so for example, if we have a verb feel, okay, so what will be the present participle of feel? Feeling. What would be the past participle? Felt. And what would be the perfect participle? Having felt. So this is present participle, this is past participle, and this is perfect participle. Now you have to remember that there is a difference between present participle and continuous form of verb. Okay, because continuous form also ing, but there is a difference between continuous form of verb and present participle, and also there is a difference between third form of verb and past participle. Let me give you one example. If I write I am playing a game. Okay, second sentence is I did not disturb the children playing in the park. Okay, so we have two sentences here. Let's see two more examples. I have qualified this test. One more sentence. Rohan is a qualified practitioner. So as you can see, in the first sentence we have a word playing, and in second sentence also we have a word playing. But the playing which is used with be verb is continuous form. Okay, so this playing is the continuous form of verb which is used to make continuous sentences, while this word playing is present participle. And the visible difference is when a word with ing, is used with a be verb, it is continuous form, while a verb with ing form, when it is not used with a be verb, it is present participle. Same is the case with past participle. Here we have qualified and qualified. When third form of verb is used with have, this is verb. But when third form of verb is used without have, this is past participle. Okay, so when a verb with ing is used with be verb, it is continuous form of verb. And when a verb with ing is used without be verb, it is not continuous form, it is present participle. So remember this difference. And same is the case with past participle. When a third form of verb is used with have or has or had, it is a verb. And when third form of verb is used without have, it is past participle. And remember, past participle works as an adjective. So here this word qualified is a verb, but in the second sentence this word qualified is an adjective, because past participle actually functions as an adjective. Clear? Let me repeat one more time. When a third form of verb is used without have, has or had, it is past participle, and past participle is actually an adjective, not a verb. Okay, so remember this difference. Clear? Now we have three participles. Present participle, which is ing form of verb. Second one is perfect participle, which is having, this third form of verb. And third one is past participle, which is third form of verb. Okay, so we have these three participles. Okay, now the usage of participles. So first use, participles are used to join two sentences which have same subjects. Okay, so this is the first use of participle. Participles are used to join two sentences which have same subject. That means if two sentences do not have same subject, they cannot be joined by participle. Okay, so to use a participle to join sentences, the sentences must have same subject. Let's check how it works. I have a sentence, I have a book, I gave it to my brother. Okay, I have a book, I gave it to my brother. These are two sentences. Okay, 1 and 2. And I have a book, my brother lent it to me. So here we have two sentences, and here also we have two sentences. If you want to join these two sentences, you can use participle. You can use participle. To join these two sentences together, you can use participle because both the sentences have same subject, that is I. But if you want to join these two sentences using a participle, you cannot, because these two sentences have different subjects. In this sentence, subject is I, and in this sentence, subject is my brother. So to join two sentences using participle, this is mandatory that both the sentences must have same subject. Okay? Akash Chauhan, wait a minute. I'm explaining everything, okay? Don't worry. Okay. So now, as we know that we have three participles, so one by one we will study all three. Okay. So first is use of present participle to join two sentences. Okay, how to use present participle to join two sentences and when to use. There are two things: how to use present participle and when to use. Okay, so there are two conditions. First, subjects of both the sentences must be same. This is first condition to use a present participle. And second condition, both the actions must be simultaneous. Both the action must be simultaneous. Simultaneous means two actions, means if we have two sentences, that means there are two actions. Okay, and to use the present participle, it is mandatory that both the action must be simultaneous. The action should not be occur one after one. They should occur simultaneously. Only then you can use a present participle. Okay, so let me give you one example. I took a cup of tea. My father sent me to market. Okay, and one more sentence. I took a cup of tea. I went to market. And third sentence, I took a cup of tea. I watched television. Okay, so we have three pairs of sentences: first pair, second pair, and third pair. Now we have to join these two sentences. We have to join this and this, we have to join this and this, we have to join this and this. Okay, so my question is, out of these three pairs, which pair can be joined using a present participle. I have told you that to use a present participle to join two sentences, there are two conditions. First is subjects must be same, and second is both the actions must be simultaneous. Two sentences where actions are occurring one after one cannot be joined using a present participle. So my question is, out of these three pairs, which pair can be joined using a present participle? See, this pair cannot be joined using present participle. Why? Because here both the sentences have different subjects. Okay, so first condition is not fulfilled here. That's why these two sentences cannot be joined using present participle. Now let's talk about the second pair. In the second pair, subjects are same. So first condition has been fulfilled, but second condition is both the action must be simultaneous. So first action is I am taking a cup of tea, and second action is I went to market. So can these two actions be simultaneous? Think about it. Can these two actions be simultaneous? Can I go to market having a cup of tea? Not possible. First I'll take a cup of tea, then I'll go to market. Both the action cannot be simultaneous. Okay, I cannot just move with a cup of tea having it. Okay, so these two actions cannot be simultaneous. So here first condition of subject has been fulfilled, but the second condition is not there. Okay, so these two sentences can also be not joined using present participle. But in the third pair, subjects are same, first condition fulfilled, and first action is I took a cup of tea, and second action is I watched television. So these two actions can occur simultaneously. I can watch television as well as take a cup of tea simultaneously. There is no problem. So these two sentences fulfill both the conditions of using a present participle to join a sentence. And what are those conditions? Subjects must be same. So you can see subjects are same. And second condition, both the actions must be simultaneous. So here taking a cup of tea and watching television are simultaneous. In fact, we often do this. Whenever we watch television, we like to have something. Okay, so these two sentences can be joined using a present participle. So there were two questions. First question is when to use present participle and how to use present participle. So I have answered the first question, when to use. When to use? When subjects of both the sentences are same and both the actions must be simultaneously. So if two sentences fulfill these two conditions, you can use a present participle to join them. Now the question is how to join them. How to join them? So sentences were I took a cup of tea, and second sentence is I watched television. Now the question is how to join. So first thing, remove first subject and its helping verb. Remove first subject and its helping verb. And second thing, change the verb into present participle. Okay, so if you want to join these two sentences using present participle, what you need to do is first remove first subject and its helping verb, and second thing, change the verb into present participle. So let's do it. Remove the first subject and its helping verb. So as you can see, this is the past indefinite sentence. and there is no helping verb in past indefinite, so we have to remove just subject. So we have removed the subject and this is verb. Change it into present participle. So present participle of took is taking. Present participle of took is taking. Taking a cup of tea. Taking a cup of tea. I watched television. Okay, so these were two separate sentences, but using present participle we have joined them and now this is a single sentence. Here we have two sentences, but this is a single sentence, and what we have done, we have used the present participle to join them. We have used the present participle to join them. Am I clear now? Priyanka Sareen, what happened beta? Why no? What do you mean by your no? Priyanka Sareen, what happened? Okay. So this was about present participle. Now let's see perfect participle. Use of perfect participle to join two sentences. Use of perfect participle to join two sentences. So again, with perfect participle also there are two conditions. First condition, subjects must be same. If you want to join two sentences using a perfect participle, you have to remember that subjects of both the sentences must be same. Okay, and second condition, one action must be completed before the second action occurs. Okay, so use of perfect participle to join two sentences. So there are two conditions. First condition is the same as it was in present participle, that subjects must be same. But what is the difference between present participle and perfect participle? In present participle both the actions were simultaneous, but in perfect participle actions are not simultaneously happening. One action is prior to another action. Okay, so let's see example. I took a cup of tea. I went to market. We have two sentences. I took a cup of tea. I went to market. Here subjects are same. subjects are same, so first condition has been fulfilled. And second condition, one action must be completed before the second action occurs. So here first we'll take a cup of tea, then only we can go to market. So before going to market we must have taken tea. Okay, so these two sentences can be joined using perfect participle. Now how to join? The process is same as present participle. Remove the first subject and helping verb and change the verb into perfect participle. So remove I and change this into perfect participle, which is having taken a cup of tea. Having taken a cup of tea, I went to market. Okay, so here these were two separate sentences, but here we have joined them using perfect participle. Now this is a single sentence. Having taken tea, I went to market. Okay, so the meaning of this sentence is that first I had tea, then after having a cup of tea, I went to market. Okay, like I was not doing both the things simultaneously. First I took tea, when I finished taking tea, then only I went to market. So this is the meaning of this sentences. Having taken tea means first I took tea, once I completed that action, then only I did the another one. Okay. Okay, now, so is this clear or should I explain it again? Now, question formation from present or perfect participle. Question formation. How these two participles can be asked in examination. So, first thing is misrelated participle. Misrelated participle. Now what is misrelated participle? Suppose you have a sentence which has been started by a participle and subjects are not matching, then the sentence will be wrong. Let's see an example. Driving under a bridge, a truck hit me. Driving under a bridge, a truck hit me. Okay, so this is the sentence. Driving under a bridge, a truck hit me. Let's see one more sentence. Driving under a bridge, I hit a biker. First part, second part, and third part, and fourth part, no error. Tell me, out of these two sentences, which sentence is incorrect and which sentence is correct? What is the error in first sentence and what is the error in second sentence? See, driving under a bridge, a truck hit me. So the second subject is truck. To be correct, this sentence needs this subject here also. Okay, so let's put a truck. If this sentence is correct, this subject should also be the subject of first clause. Okay, if this sentence is correct, this subject should also be the subject of first clause. So if we put this subject here, it becomes a truck driving under a bridge. So a truck is driven, it cannot drive. Okay, we drive a truck cannot drive anything. Okay, so this sentence, this subject does not fit here. This subject does not fit here. Now the second clause says a truck hit me. A truck hit me. That means we have me here. It means that I was driving a truck. So the actual subject in the first clause is I, and the subject of second clause is a truck. It means subjects are not same, and if subjects are not same, we cannot use participle, and if we cannot use participle, then the error lies in the first part. Now the question is, why first part has error? The answer is, we cannot use participle until and unless the subjects are same. So in this sentence, subjects were not same. Despite that, we used present participle. That's why the use of present participle is wrong here, and the error is in first part. Okay, but in the second sentence, driving under a bridge, I hit a biker. And who was driving under a bridge? I. So in this sentence, both the subjects are same, I and I. So this sentence has no error. This sentence has no error. Okay, getting my point or not? Is this clear? Let's see some more examples. Let's see some more examples. Now you have to solve these questions, okay? Reading a story, the book slipped from my hand. Okay, next sentence. Writing a letter, I tore the page. Writing a letter, I tore the page. Third one is explaining them the matter. They listened to me carefully. Fourth sentence. Being a rainy day, I could not go out. Now tell me, out of these four sentences, which is correct? Like, out of these four, which sentence has no error? Answer me. See, reading a story. So this is our first clause. Reading a story. This is our first clause. The book slipped from my hand. This is second clause. And the subject of second clause is the book. Now, if this sentence is correct, this subject has to be in the starting also. Means if the book is the subject of first clause also, then this sentence is correct, otherwise it is wrong. So if we put the book here, it becomes the book is reading a story. So book does not read, we read a book. Book does not read. So here the book cannot be the subject. Now what can be the subject? The book slipped from my hand. It means who was reading? I reading. So the subject here is I. Okay. So this sentence has different subjects. Here the subject is I and here the subject is book. It means when subjects are not same, the sentence is not correct. This sentence is incorrect. Okay. Now second, writing a letter. Writing a letter, I tore the page. Tore is the second form of tear. Okay. Who tore the page? I. Who tore the page? I. So if I tore the page, who was writing a letter? I. Okay. So here the subjects are same. So this second sentence is correct. Now third, explaining them the matter. They listened to me carefully. So who listened to me carefully? They listened to me carefully. If they listen to me carefully, then who is explaining? They or I? If someone is listening to me carefully, it means I am explaining. So here the subject of second clause is they, but the subject of first clause is I. Okay, because if they are listening to me carefully, it means I am explaining, not they. Okay, so here the subject of first sentence is I, while the subject of second clause is they. So here also subjects are not same, means this sentence is also incorrect. Okay, now the fourth sentence, being a rainy day, I could not go out. So here the subject is I could not go out. But who is rainy day? Can I be the rainy day? If I put I here, it means that I am the rainy day. So I am not a rainy day, it is a rainy day. So here the subject is not I but it. So in fourth sentence also subjects are not same. So fourth sentence is also incorrect. Fourth sentence is also incorrect. Okay, so this is called misrelated participle. Any sentence that starts with a participle must have same subject in both the clauses. If a sentence which starts with a participle and does not share the same subject, it is wrong. It is incorrect. Getting my point or not? Okay, now a few sentences for you to solve. Solve these sentences. First sentence is, teaching them English, I felt they are not paying attention. Okay. Second sentence, flying above the clouds, I could see an eagle. Third sentence, dancing on the floor, we enjoyed ourselves. Fourth sentence. Fourth sentence. Riding my brother's bike, I was afraid of him. And fifth sentence is shouting at his children, Mr. Sharma was very angry. Bas. Okay, so we have 5 sentences. Second is not clear. Flying above the clouds, I could see an eagle. So these are 5 sentences. Okay. These 5 sentences, answer these 5 sentences. Out of these 5 sentences, which one is correct, which one is wrong? Which one is correct, which one is wrong? Teaching them English, I felt they are not paying attention. Let's check first sentence. In first sentence, this is first clause, teaching them English, and this is second clause, I felt they are not paying attention. So the second subject is I. I felt they are not paying attention. If they are not paying attention, then who is teaching, they or I? If they have to pay attention, it means I am teaching. If I am teaching and they are not paying attention, so here the subject is I, means I felt they are not paying attention, that means I am teaching. So subjects are same in both the clauses, it means this sentence is correct. Second sentence, flying above the clouds, I could see an eagle. Who could see an eagle? I. Who could see an eagle? I could see an eagle. So who is flying? I or eagle? Who is flying above the clouds? Basic general knowledge thing. I cannot fly above the clouds. I could see an eagle. But who is flying? Eagle is flying. I am not flying. So here the subject is not I, because I cannot fly above the clouds. Here the subject is an eagle. So here subjects are not same. The second subject is I, while the first subject is eagle. That means this sentence is incorrect. Now third sentence, dancing on the floor, we enjoyed ourselves. So who enjoyed ourselves? We. If we enjoyed ourselves, then who was dancing? Of course we were dancing. If we are enjoying, it means we are dancing. Okay, so here the subjects are same, that means third sentence is correct. Now fourth sentence, riding my brother's bike, I was afraid of him. Who is afraid? I am afraid of him. If I am afraid of my brother, then who is riding the bike? Definitely I. Okay, if I am riding, then only I am afraid of him. So here the subjects are same, it means this sentence is also correct. Now fifth sentence, shouting at his children, Mr. Sharma was very angry. So who is very angry? Mr. Sharma is angry. Who is angry? Mr. Sharma. If Mr. Sharma is angry, then who is shouting? Definitely Mr. Sharma. So here also subjects are same, this sentence is also correct. So out of these 5 sentences, only one sentence was incorrect, where the subjects were misrelated. Okay? Clear? if any student has any doubt regarding the use of present participle or perfect participle, can ask me now. I'll try to clear your doubt. Anyone, any student who is not getting these two uses of participle can ask me their doubt. I'll try to help you. Anyone? Is anyone there who wanna ask anything about these two rules? No? All clear? Is everything clear? Okay. So I hope that these two rules are clear and you will be able to solve questions based on the usage of present and perfect participle. Rest, Rajan Kumar, everything is clear. Okay. Okay, Rajan. Okay. So in the next class, we will continue the same topic, participle. Okay. And in the next class, we will study more uses of participle and more questions from this topic. Okay. So repeat quickly. I'll repeat it in second class. Okay. Okay. So see you in the next class. Till then,